Hey guys, welcome back to another Warzone video. Hope you are having a good day. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about common mistakes made by players in Call of Duty Warzone. Do you ever feel like you keep making the same mistakes? Man, like, why do I keep doing that? How do I avoid these mistakes in Warzone? Well, not to worry, in today's video, we are going to go over some crucial mistakes that are easily avoided to help you get better at Call of Duty Warzone. To be honest, this is stuff I wish I knew when I first started playing Warzone. I have made a lot of these mistakes when I first started playing, so this is all from personal experience. I do really hope these tips do help you out. By the end of the video, you'll be able to stop making these crucial mistakes to help give you a better experience when playing Call of Duty Warzone. But without further ado, let's begin with the tips and tricks. Mistake number 1, playing too passive. I think one of the most common mistakes are players just playing too passive, camping buildings and just waiting for free kills. In my opinion, if you are a beginner or you just started playing Warzone, playing passive is okay. However, once you gain more experience, I recommend playing a bit more aggressive, start pushing teams, keep yourself moving throughout the game. You may get less kills or die a little bit more at first. However, in the long run, you'll find that you'll improve much faster. You will gain valuable experience fighting other teams that will help you improve your gun mechanics and build your game sense. Mistake number 2, no game plan. A crucial mistake I see a lot of players doing is not having a game plan. A lot of players just barge in and depend on gun mechanics alone and just really try to win with brute force. You should always have a plan just in case something goes wrong and you can't win that first engagement. You should be thinking about, hey, what cover is nearby? Can I be shot from another angle? You should be asking yourself, how many enemies am I fighting? How do I isolate fights to a 1v1 scenario, etc. I'm just going to break down my gameplay just to emphasize on this further. In this scenario, I'm pushing a team over the hill, and to be honest, I was trying to solo squad the play as my team often competes for kills. I noticed a truck coming my way, so I play it passive for a bit to see what happens. Now that I have some space to work with, I spot this enemy right here. This is what I mean by not having a game plan, guys. This guy is out in the open with no cover with a rocket launcher. He is a brave guy, however, I managed to take him out as he has no cover and he is not in a good position. Notice while I'm shooting, I'm constantly strafing to make it super hard for the enemy team to get a headshot on me. And even if I did take some damage, I have an exit plan behind me. I'm not just running in without a plan. I start thinking about flanking to the left at this point to change the angle. However, this truck is just trying to take me out. I managed to take out the guy driving the truck. I think shooting the side mirror is the most efficient way. If you know this, please comment below because I'm not 100%. I managed to take out an enemy team while taking some damage, and notice how I use my exit plan to get to a safe position. As you can see, playing smart and having a game plan can be super beneficial, so make sure you implement a game plan next time you get into a gunfight or pushing a team to get the team wipe. Mistake number 3, not isolating fights. I notice a lot of players push scenarios where they have to fight multiple enemies at the same time. This is a big no-no. You want to isolate fights if possible. You want to control line of sight. No matter how good your gun mechanics are, it's quite difficult to take out 2 targets when they are shooting you at the same time. What you want to do is use angles, use cover, and isolate fights to a 1v1 scenario whenever possible. Taking targets one by one is way more efficient. In this scenario, I am about to push a team. I pop a UAV and I notice a bunch of targets in front of me. In my head, I'm thinking, I don't want to fight them all at once. I take my time and scope the area. The reason why I'm just taking my time is just to let my teammate swing around to get a nice flank on the enemy team. At this point, I know they are to the right, but I am in no rush. As you can see, I'm quite safe here with cover to my left and to my right. Sometimes you want to get right to the danger point and wait for the enemy to make a mistake while you have a game plan mentioned in the previous tip. I managed to take out the first guy and retreat to the right just to reload and watch the corner. I then noticed though my teammate has already pushed in. I peeked the corner again and I end up getting the last kill without too much risk. And as you can see, isolating fights to a 1v1 scenario instead of pushing in, going on a 1v3 scenario is much better. I noticed there is still someone on the roof. I do think he's alone. I spotted him on the map, so I end up taking the rope and I managed to get the kill. Lucky that worked out. Really quickly, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate the support. Shout out to all my subs. We are currently at 13,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome and thanks for subbing to the channel. If you do enjoy today's content, remember to smash that like button. If you are new here, I make a lot of Warzone tips and tricks videos. We cover aiming, movement, how to get more wins and much more. So if you are interested, remember to sub to the YouTube channel, but without further ado, let's continue with the video. Mistake number 4, not utilizing movement to stay alive. I noticed the common trend in Warzone is using movement to get flashy looking kills or using movement to get high kill games. However, a common area people tend to forget is using movement to stay alive. The longer you stay alive, you're way more likely to get high kill games or get that dub. A lot of players tend to just sprint in a straight line away from the target. What you want to do is slide cancel, jump or bunny hop towards cover to break line of sight, or just use sporadic movements just to make yourself a harder target to hit in general. In this example, we spot an enemy team in front of us. At this point of the game, I am carrying a ground loot gun, so I tend to be more defensive. That's just my playstyle. I spot 2 targets in front of me. I decide to engage this target first, but I don't manage to get the kill. At this point, I'm super worried about the second guy, so I utilize my movement to get out of the way. I peek the corner again and I get absolutely one-shotted, and I'll slide cancel to break line of sight. I hear the guy behind me at this point and he's probably damaged by my teammates. I managed to get the kill by doing a jump shot. As you can see, it's super effective utilizing movement to break line of sight to keep yourself alive. And funny enough, we managed to get the win just a few minutes later after this scenario. Staying alive is super beneficial as you can support your team towards endgame to get that win. Mistake number 5, not using throwables to clear buildings. I notice at times when I'm clearing buildings, I forget to use my grenades or stun, and I think this is a huge mistake. If you have any throwables, make sure you use them. In this example, watch how I clear this room and I get taken out by this guy in the corner. Just to go back in time a little bit, if I threw a grenade in this room, I would have got a hit marker, and I think I really could have changed the outcome. So the next time you're clearing rooms and buildings, make sure you use your throwables to get information or just cause some damage. Mistake number 6, no trigger discipline. To be honest guys, I did this a lot when I first started playing Warzone. I would often shoot an enemy even though the likeliness of me getting that kill was quite low. If you shoot too early, you give away your position, you don't give time for your team to get into position. You also end up getting tilt for not getting that kill in the first place. Probably the worst thing is shooting mid-rotation when your team is out in the open. Try to wait for the right moment to take your shot, try to think about what you're going to do next, or am I really going to get this kill? So in this example, me and my squad were just hanging out at the buy station, buying UAVs, airstrikes, etc. Notice how we get shot and we start to retaliate. So at this point we split up and I jump on the helicopter. If you look at the scenario, I think the enemy shot us too early. They are pretty much out in the open and all in one specific area. And to make things worse, they are also our bounty. I managed to get high ground and take out a couple targets from here. Notice how my team is split up and we're all using different flanks to surround the enemy. This is super effective, guys. I gotta go. So we ended up getting the team wipe with some good teamwork. On that note, make sure to be cautious about taking the first shot if your team is out of position. Just some final thoughts about Warzone common mistakes. I think we all make mistakes when it comes to playing Warzone. You know, when things get crazy, next thing you know, you're full sending, trying to chase that kill, and mistakes are made. That is all good. It's just part of the process, guys. Most important thing is try to learn from your mistakes and improve from there. Also, sometimes I notice in some scenarios you're just unlucky, it's COD timing, or someone just shoots you from behind. There's not much you can do. It is what it is. Don't stress about those scenarios too much. Your objective is just to reduce unforced errors during gameplay whenever possible. Well, that is it for today's video. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and sub to the YouTube channel if you are interested. I will see you guys next time, and good luck on the Warzone.